Hello students, this is grade 5 science lesson number 7, which happens to be the last lesson from the topic we have been looking at, which is states of matter. So the lesson topic is reversible and irreversible change. Reversible and irreversible change. To begin with, reversible change, it is a change that can be undone. It is a change that can be undone. What it means there is, when this change has happened, it is possible to bring it back to its original state or its original stage or original form or original position. If the change happens, it is possible to bring it back to its original state. I can explain that using two letters. You can have point A and point B, and then you let an object move from point A to point B. If the object is able to move from point A to point B and then back to point A, that process is reversible. So, for example, when you light a candle as shown below, so this is the candle and this is the candle wax, which is called a solid wax, and then we have a wick, the one which produces flame, and we have this is the flame, this is the wick, and we have a liquid wax, the wax which has melted because of the heat from the wick, and it is flowing down. Of course, here you can't see the wax properly, but if you have come across a candle which is producing some flame, you can agree with me that the liquid wax flows down, and you have a solid wax, the one which is not flowing. So as the liquid wax is flowing down, its temperature decreases. Here at the top, its temperature is too high because of the heat from the flame, but as it is flowing down, the temperature reduces. That's why at the bottom here, after some few seconds, it will solidify, it will freeze, it will become a solid, it will solidify. So this is the solid wax. So the solid wax is formed around the candle itself. So this is what I was explaining. The liquid candle wax runs down the side of the candle and cools, and then it changes from a liquid to a solid. The change in the wax is a reversible change, because the moment it changes to a solid, when you heat it, it goes back to a liquid. When the liquid loses heat, it becomes what? A solid. So it's like the process is reversible. Other examples of reversible change are freezing. When you freeze something and later on it will melt, that's freezing and melting. And you have condensation, which is the turning of a gas into a liquid. So the opposite of this one is evaporation, which is the turning of a liquid into a gas. So all the processes are reversible, and you have this one: stretching a string, inflation of a balloon, ironing clothes. Yes, when you ironing your clothes and you wash, you wait, and if it gets dirty, you wash it, it will not be as it was before. No, it will be a cloth which will need to be ironed again. Having looked at reversible change, let's look at a reversible change. Irreversible is the opposite of reversible change. So a change which do not return to the same state after heating, right? It's like a change which do not come back to its original state or original form. Good example is heating a raw egg to cook it. In general, when you are cooking a food, right, when you are cooking any kind of food, you don't expect that food to come back to its flesh. For example, if you are heating an egg and then you can't change that egg to be a raw egg. You can't change a cooked egg to be a raw egg. That is impossible. You can't. If you are burning a wood, that wood will turn into ash or charcoal. But you can't bring the ash back to wood. It is impossible. So the process is irreversible. Spilling of water on the ground. Yes, when you spill water on the ground, I mean a ground which is full of soil, I don't think you can correct that water. And cooking, I have already explained about this. Whatever you cook, it's very difficult to bring it back to its raw form. For example, if you cook an Irish potato, if you fry an Irish potato, you can't turn the Irish potato back to its raw potato. It's impossible. So the process is a reversible change. So that marks the end of the lesson topic and also the end of the main topic, which is states of matter. If you have questions, you can ask. I will also send you some supporting videos from the YouTube, which will be very helpful for you to understand this stuff well. So thank you very much.